I'm James Davey. I'm the finance business partner here at Hallmark, and I ran the London Marathon in support of Barnardos. Running has been my passion for a long time. For me, it's not just a way of getting exercise, it's also how I de-stress after a long day at work. It's how I get a bit of me time. So when my boss sent an email out saying, you can come and do the London Marathon, I absolutely jumped at the chance. I've always wanted to do the London Marathon. It's been on my bucket list for as long as I can remember. To not only run it, but to be able to run it as a charity place for Barnardos, an absolutely amazing charity, was an opportunity that I couldn't miss. Our partnership really helps them to be there for some of the most vulnerable children and families across the UK and Ireland when they need it most. Everybody in my family is a really keen runner. My dad probably kicked it all off. He's been a real inspiration to me. When Dad was about my age, he ran the London Marathon as well. We're quite competitive, so not only did I want to be able to run it myself, I also wanted to try and beat his time too. I tried to sort of build my everyday life into my training as well, so a lot of the time that's taking the dogs with me for long runs through the woods, which they absolutely love. Or I've got a running buggy now, so I can take my little son JJ running with me, which I like to think he enjoys. Started running to work as well, which is a lovely way to start and end the day. It was great to get some support from Hallmark colleagues as well. So we had a training run through Bowling Park a couple of weeks before the marathon. 9 of us went and braved the rains of Bradford and had a great time. On the day, it was quite a surreal experience. It felt like the run-up to the marathon itself lasted forever, and then all of a sudden we were there at the start line, ready to go. It was absolutely brilliant. There was such an energy and an atmosphere to the day. Even on the tube, that kind of real nervous energy, that excitement just raring to go, which was just amazing. And the sheer number of people at the start line was just beyond what I expected. It was absolutely fantastic. The run itself was like nothing I've ever really experienced before. I think it's hard to overstate how amazing the support on the whole course was. You ran 26.2 miles, being cheered on the entire way, most of the time people 10 deep in the crowd. The moments I was really looking forward to, those iconic London Marathon moments, sort of going round the Cutty Sark or going over Tower Bridge, they were just absolutely everything I hoped they would be. After 24 or so miles, the legs were definitely starting to burn. I came up to the Barnardos stand. My wife Rach and my little boy JJ were there in the crowd as well. Seeing them and being able to give them a quick kiss just gave me that extra boost I needed to get the last couple of miles to the finish line. Crossing the finish line itself, wow. My first thought was, thank God that's over.
Oh, Jesus.
But then immediately after that, I was like, how brilliant is it to have been here and to be able to do this? I came in 3 hours and 45 minutes, which I was absolutely chuffed with. Partly because it was 10 minutes quicker than my best time before, but mostly because it was 2 minutes quicker than my dad's time when he did it. With the crowd, with my friends, my family and all my colleagues' support behind me, it never really felt like I was running on my own.